Stop losing your life. Turn every second into success. Time is not money. Time is your life. Time is not money. Time is life. You can lose money and earn it again. You can fail and try again, but you can never get time back. Every second that passes is gone forever. It does not wait for you. It does not slow down. It does not care how you feel. Time moves forward, always. Right now, as you read this sentence, a part of your life is leaving, quietly, without sound. Most people never notice this. They think time is something outside of them, something on a clock, something that will always be there tomorrow. But time is not outside of you. Time is inside of you. It is your breath. It is your energy. It is your chance to live. When time goes, life goes with it. Every morning you wake up with a gift, a very rare gift, 24 hours. That is 1,440 minutes. That is 86,400 seconds. You get this gift every day, rich or poor, young or old, strong or weak. Everyone gets the same amount, but there is one rule. You must use it today. You cannot save it. You cannot store it. You cannot ask for more. At midnight, it disappears, all of it. If someone gave you $86,000 every morning, you would be careful. You would plan. You would think. You would not waste it. But you already get something more valuable than money. You get time. Most people waste it without thinking. They scroll. They complain. They wait. They distract themselves. They say, I will do it later. They say, I am tired. They say, tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. Next year becomes a lifetime of regret. Life is not long. It only feels long when you are young. Years move fast, faster than you think. One day you were a child, then you were an adult, then you were old. And you ask yourself one question: where did the time go? Time did not disappear. You gave it away. You gave it to things that did not matter. You gave it to fear. You gave it to comfort. You gave it to distraction. You did not lose your life in one big moment. You lost it slowly, second by second. This is hard to accept, but it is the truth. Wasting time is not a small mistake. It is the biggest mistake. Because when you waste time, you waste your life. Many people think life will start later, after school, after they have money, after they feel ready. But life is happening now. Not later, not someday, now. This moment is life. This breath is life. If you are not careful, life will pass while you are waiting. Waiting to feel confident, waiting to feel motivated, waiting to feel ready. You do not need to feel ready. You need to start. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Small actions, simple actions, daily actions. This is how life changes. Every great life is built from small moments used well. People who succeed are not special. They are not lucky. They are not smarter than you. They simply respect time. They understand one truth. Every second is a choice to grow or a choice to stay the same, a choice to move forward or a choice to escape, a choice to live or a choice to sleep through life. Most people are not lazy. They are distracted. They give their best energy to the wrong things. They wake up tired. They check their phone. They lose focus before the day even starts. Their mind is full, but their life is empty. They feel busy, but they are not moving forward. Busy is not the same as productive. Busy is often a way to avoid real work. Real work is uncomfortable. Real work requires focus. Real work requires discipline. Scrolling is easy. Complaining is easy. Watching others succeed is easy. Building your own life is hard. But hard is not bad. Hard is meaningful. Growth always feels hard at first. Think about the gym. Your muscles hurt before they grow. Think about learning a language. You feel confused before you feel confident. Life works the same way. Pain now creates strength later. Comfort now creates regret later. You cannot escape this law. If you choose comfort every day, life will become hard. If you choose discipline every day, life will become easy. Easy does not mean no problems. Easy means you can handle them. Your future is built by how you use today, not tomorrow, not next year, today. This hour matters, this minute matters, even this second matters. You do not need to change everything at once. That is another lie. You only need to change one thing: how you respect time. When you respect time, everything changes. You wake up with purpose, you move with intention, you stop wasting energy. You start asking better questions. Is this worth my time? Is this helping my future? Not everything deserves your attention. Your attention is power. Where your attention goes, your life follows. If your attention is always on noise, your life will be noisy. If your attention is on growth, your life will grow. You become what you focus on. This is why time is life, because time decides what you focus on. Most people live on autopilot. They react. They follow habits they never chose.
But you can choose differently. You can slow down. You can become aware. Awareness is the first step to change. Right now, become aware of your breath, of your body, of this moment. You are alive. That means you still have time. And as long as you have time, you have a chance to learn, a chance to grow, a chance to build a better life. But only if you stop losing it. Stop losing your life to distraction. Stop losing your life to fear. Stop losing your life to waiting. Every second can become success. Not success in money, but success in meaning. Success in growth. Success in becoming who you were meant to be. Success starts with one decision: to value time. From today, remind yourself, my time is my life, and I will not waste it. Part 2. Distraction is stealing your life. Distraction is not harmless. It looks small, but it is powerful. It enters your life quietly. One notification, one message, one video. You tell yourself it is only a minute, just a short break, just one more scroll. But minutes become hours. Hours become days. Days become years. And one day you wake up tired. Not tired in your body, tired in your soul. You feel busy, but you feel empty. This is the cost of distraction. We live in a world that fights for your attention. Every app, every screen, every sound. They want one thing: your time. Your attention is valuable. That is why companies pay billions to capture it. They study your behavior. They study your habits. They study your weakness. They design colors to pull you in. They design sounds to wake your curiosity. They design systems to keep you scrolling. This is not an accident. You are not weak. The system is strong. But strength can be beaten by awareness. When you lose your attention, you lose your time. When you lose your time, you lose your life. Most people do not lose their life in one big disaster. They lose it in small distractions. They wake up and check their phone. Their mind is already full before the day even begins. They try to work, but their focus breaks again and again. Every time your focus breaks, your brain needs time to recover. Not seconds, minutes. Deep focus is fragile. Once broken, it is hard to return. That is why distraction is so dangerous. It does not just steal minutes, it steals momentum. Momentum is the force that moves your life forward. Without momentum, everything feels hard. Simple tasks feel heavy. Dreams feel far away. You start many things, but you finish very few. You feel like you are trying, but nothing changes.
This is not because you lack ability. It is because your attention is broken. A broken mind cannot build a strong life. Focus is not a talent. Focus is a skill. And skills can be trained. But first, you must see the truth. Every time you pick up your phone without intention, you make a trade. You trade your future for comfort. Comfort feels good now, but it costs you later. Later comes with regret. Later comes with stress. Later comes with the feeling of wasted potential. Most people think distraction helps them relax, but it does not. It only numbs the mind. True rest comes from presence, from silence, from being fully here. Scrolling does not rest your mind, it floods it. That is why you feel tired after doing nothing. Your mind is exhausted from noise. Silence is uncomfortable at first because silence forces you to face yourself, your thoughts, your fears, your dreams. Many people avoid silence because it reminds them of what they are not doing. But silence is not your enemy. Silence is your teacher. In silence, you hear the truth about your priorities, the truth about your habits, the truth about your life. If you never sit with silence, you will never know yourself. And if you do not know yourself, you will live someone else's life. Distraction makes you reactive. Focus makes you powerful. A reactive life is controlled from the outside, messages, news, other people's opinions. A focused life is controlled from the inside, by values, by purpose, by intention. Ask yourself this question: who controls my attention? If it is not you, it is someone else. And if someone else controls your attention, they control your time. And if they control your time, they control your life. This sounds extreme, but it is real. Freedom does not start with money. Freedom starts with attention. You cannot build a meaningful life with a distracted mind. That is why the most powerful people protect their focus. They turn off notifications. They create quiet hours. They say no often. They understand something simple. Not everything deserves a response. You do not have to answer every message. You do not have to watch every video. You do not have to know everything happening in the world. Most information does not improve your life. It only fills your head. A full head is not the same as a clear mind. Clarity comes from less, not more. Less noise, less input, less distraction. More focus, more depth, more intention. 1 hour of deep focus can change your life more than 10 hours of distraction. That 1 hour can be used to learn, to build, to improve. That 1 hour repeated daily creates results. Small focus every day. This is how great things are built. Most people wait for motivation to focus, but focus creates motivation. When you see progress, you feel motivated. Progress comes from action. Action requires focus. This is the loop. Break distraction. Create focus. Take action. See progress. Repeat. This loop builds confidence. Confidence builds courage. Courage builds a better life. You do not need perfect focus. You need protected focus. Protected from noise. Protected from interruption. Start small. Choose 1 hour a day, 1 hour for your future. No phone, no notifications, no excuses. Just one task that matters. At first, your mind will resist. It will feel bored. It will feel uncomfortable. That is normal. Your brain is addicted to stimulation. Like any addiction, the first step is awareness. The second step is discipline. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect. When you protect your focus, you tell yourself, my life matters. You tell your future self, I care about you. Every time you choose focus over distraction, you win. It may not feel big, but it is powerful. Life is not changed in big moments. Life is changed in small daily decisions. Distraction steals these decisions from you. Take them back. Your phone is a tool, not a master. Your time is sacred, not cheap. You do not owe the world your attention. You owe your life your presence. Be present with your work. Be present with your learning. Be present with the people you love. Presence turns ordinary moments into meaningful ones. When you are present, time feels rich. When you are distracted, time feels empty. This is the difference between living and existing. Living requires attention. Existence happens by default. Most people exist. Few people live. Choose to live. Choose focus. Choose to protect your attention like it is gold, because it is. Every second you focus is a second invested in your future, and every second invested with intention moves you closer to success. Not success that fades, but success that lasts. Success built on purpose, success built on growth. Stop letting distractions steal your life. Your time is too valuable. Part 3. Build a life you are proud of. Every life is built by choices. Not big choices, small ones. Daily choices, quiet choices, often invisible choices. What you do in the morning, what you do when no one is watching, what you do when you feel tired. These moments shape your future. Most people wait for a perfect moment to act. They wait for confidence. They wait for clarity. They wait for motivation. But the perfect moment never comes. Life does not wait for you to feel ready. Time keeps moving. Action is the only thing that creates change. You do not need to know everything. You only need to begin. One step, one action, 1 minute used with purpose. This is how momentum is born. Momentum changes everything. When you move, even slowly, you feel alive. When you stay still, fear grows. Fear feeds on delay. Every time you say later, fear becomes stronger. Every time you act, fear becomes smaller. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is movement despite fear. Most people believe discipline is hard. They think discipline means suffering. But discipline is freedom. Discipline gives structure to your life. Structure gives peace to your mind. When you know what to do each day, life feels lighter. You stop wasting energy on decisions. You stop asking, what should I do now? Your time becomes clear. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Comfort wants now. Growth wants consistency. Comfort feels good for a moment. Growth feels good for a lifetime. Every habit is a vote for the person you are becoming. Scrolling is a vote for distraction. Learning is a vote for growth. Movement is a vote for health. Focus is a vote for success. No vote feels important alone, but together they decide your future. Your future is not built in one day. It is built one day at a time. This is good news. It means you do not need to be perfect. You only need to be consistent. Consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes every day is stronger than 2 hours once a week. Small effort, repeated daily. This is how mastery is created. Most people overestimate what they can do in one day. and underestimate what they can do in 1 year. 1 year of focused effort can change your life, but only if you protect your time. Time freedom does not come from money. It comes from control. Control of your habits, control of your attention, control of your decisions. People chase financial freedom, but many become prisoners of their schedule. They have money, but no time. True freedom is waking up without panic. True freedom is choosing how you spend your hours. Time freedom is the ability to live intentionally. It is not about doing nothing. It is about doing what matters. You earn time freedom through discipline. You earn it by saying no. No to distractions, no to meaningless tasks, no to people who drain your energy. Saying no is not selfish. It is honest. Every yes costs you time. Before you say yes, ask yourself one question. Is this worth a piece of my life? Because that is what you are giving away. Life is a trade. You trade time for experience. You trade attention for growth. Spend wisely. Your time tells the truth about you. Not your words, not your dreams, your time. Look at how you spend your day. Your schedule shows your real priorities.
If your goals are not in your calendar, they are not real. Hope without action is just a wish. Real change begins with honesty. Be honest about your habits. Be honest about your distractions. Awareness is power. Once you see the truth, you can change it. Do not judge yourself. Decide for yourself. Decide who you want to become. Then align your time with that person. Wake up with intention. Start your day with purpose. Even 5 quiet minutes can change your direction. Ask yourself one simple question. How can I use my time well today? Not perfectly, just well. At night, reflect. Did I grow today? Did I learn today? Did I act with intention? Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Without reflection, days blur together. With reflection, life becomes clear. Over time, you build a relationship with time. You stop fighting it. You stop fearing it. You respect it. Time becomes a guide. It shows you what matters. It shows you what to let go of. The more you respect time, the more it gives back. Clarity, confidence, peace. At the end of life, you will not count hours. You will remember moments. Moments of courage, moments of love, moments of growth. Those moments are created by choice. You do not need a perfect life. You need a meaningful one. Meaning comes from presence, from effort, from intention. Your life is written in seconds. Each second is a word. Choose your words carefully. You are still here. That means your story is not finished. You still have time. Use it to build. Use it to learn. Use it to become. Do not wait for someday. Someday is a lie. You only have now, and now is enough. Stop losing your life. Turn every second into success. Success in character, success in growth, success in becoming someone you respect. When you control your time, you control your life. And when you live with intention, life becomes something you are proud of.
If this video inspired you or helped you learn something new, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Motivation to Study English for 30 minutes every day. Your support is the energy that keeps us creating better and more meaningful videos every single day.